this meditation. During this meditation, we will focus on being mindful, finding that point where you are completely aware.
What's up, YouTube and TikTok Live?
Oh, I did a little douchebag. Give me the fucking beat back. 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 Beat back.
catch my breath. Catch my breath. Gotta catch my breath. Gotta catch my breath. Catch my breath. And I came to make a show about it. Write my name in stone just in case you didn't know about it. Death note on my wrist, I never fall without it. In the sea of blood, I bet you bitches never go around it. Man, I gotta catch my breath. Yeah, you so pathetic. See the way I'm living, everything here is copacetic. All you boys sweet like you motherfuckers diabetic. Y'all piss me off with your diagnostic diuretics. I'm a fucking asshole with my dick swinging and my pants sagging. Scared to meet you, make a motherfucker, I can make it happen. A couple killers in the street, we gon' catch them lacking. Smoking weed, bitch, I'm roll like I'm playing Madden. I got some demons in my head, I can hear them laughing. I got no problem getting bread, but I'm still trapping. Machiavelli God, I hit with the gold macking. Rats in the walls, and I'm still here cracking. Catch my breath.
From my heart, from my bags in the car. Don't mind till the tears were falling down. I turn around. Whenever
She's going to get ya. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. So if you other days right, she's a hunter, you're the boss. Gentle boy who talks to you, won't talk forever. It is a life of passion, but the morning means goodbye. Beware of what is flashing in her eyes. She's going to get ya. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, but all that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, but all that she wants is another baby. Yeah.
let to break. Got me thinking, this is torture, these are I wanna move somebody special. I wanna put them through the fire. I wanna let me assemble. It's time. I wanna move somebody special. I wanna know I'll be alright. Get me assembled.
DJ Neon Light.
Right, thanks for joining my live video. I really appreciate it. The next one for TikTok Live will be on the 19th on Thursday, which is Techno Mix, by the way. So my next one will be the 19th on Thursday for Thursday's Techno Mix. So make sure you tune in for it, same time as usual at 7. Until then, I'm DJ Neon Light. I'm signing out now. Thanks for joining. Have a great the rest of your evening. Have a great night. So until then, I'll see you on Thursday. See you guys. So thanks for joining. Now have a good evening, everyone. I won't be a minute at YouTube. There's a few things I need to do first. Whew. Just bear me 1 second, guys. I just need a sip of my water first. For the ending video, that is. Right then, so first of all, so that was your Tuesday's mix with DJ Neon Light, even though it's on Wednesday, which is today if you're watching it on Wednesday. So I've done this yesterday and I've done it tonight, and it's on from yesterday. So anyway, so first of all, I hope you enjoyed this video, especially the mix. I know I did. some of the tracks were really good tonight. Trance music, they're epic as always, and techno. So I play tech house now and again, but not all the time as usual. Sometimes a bit of bass house as well. Apart from that, no, there's no more to discuss. There's no shout outs to do. I'm gonna have a look through though in a bit and see if they need shout outs for Thursday or Saturday, depends if they commented or not. I'll have a look through them and save them for the shout outs video as well as the mixing video. Oh, there is something I want to talk about, by the way. I know this is quite early to say. This is early say. I don't know if I mentioned this a few videos ago about FL Studios. Now about that actually, I'm getting some new equipment to add to the FL Studios. I'm getting myself a Crimbo. I know it's early in June, but the next thing to get for DJing on live, which is music production work, is there's a new thing I've seen. I think my mum showed it me first before I said about having it. It's a keyboard that makes all different kinds of samples on it. And according to my mum, she says it's the easiest way to make music on, and I think it's going to work anyway with FL. So I can't wait to get that for Crimbo. But I am working ever so hard to go on the FL, but it's just a lot of things going off at the moment. There's a lot of stuff to do, but music production work will be over the summer, I think. I'm not sure. It depends really. I know it's summer now in June, but I've had other things in mind, you see, other things to do. But on the positive side of things, there's another thing I want to discuss. Now, I've had these decks now since 2022, and these decks have been incredible. But however, I don't know if it's going to be 1 year later or if I saved up a lot of money, that is. I'm going to get my dream decks that I always wanted ever since I've started DJing. My first decks it was IGOR 2, which is a small tiny set, you know, just to get started. And then that was back in, I don't know if it's 2015 or 2014, but anyway, so that's how long ago it was since I first started. I first started on my tablet. I've had an app called eDJing app, and I've practiced on there, and then I went up to upgrade by buying IGOR 2, and then after that I've got myself Nummark party mix set. I've used that for my mum's 50th party, which is a small a tiny set, which is like a starter build-up process. And then my next decks to get is these Masterpiece Denon decks. These decks have been incredible so far. I've had these now for 2022. That's a very long time now, since, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 years now since I've had these decks, and they've been incredible, these have. And the next upgrade, and finally at long last, is I always wanted to get these decks for such a long time. It's been on my mind ever since then. I always wanted DJ Pioneer set, the modern one, you know, with the thing moving inside the thingy. I always wanted like something like that, Pioneer, you know, with more, you know, more of the effects on it and things. So they're my dream decks to get, but at the moment I can't afford them. And also, I might be getting them in years to come, or probably 1 year or 1 year after that. It depends really how long I'm going to save up for. But anyway, so I'm sticking with these for now, Denon decks. So I'm sticking with these for now until how am I going to work my way up to the upgrading of decks. Yep, and it's Pioneer. I will give you more details about that Pioneer. It's a lot of DJs use, lots of DJs use Pioneer, so I always wanted one of those. So really, this is like a build-up big set, if you know what I mean. So this is like a big set for now, anyway. But you know, you get more upgraded in each year. So my dream decks ever was Pioneer, and I can't wait to get them one day. Hopefully, it's gonna look really great on my DJ sets with Pioneer. So I'll give you more updates on that, as well as the FL Studio keyboard piano set for the FL Studios to make your own samples on it. You could even make, you can add any sounds whatsoever in reality to make it into a track. That's quite cool, really, that, isn't it? Like your own voice to the sample, or tip tap on the glass like Charlie Puth. If you don't know who Charlie Puth is, he's a singer, he's a music producer, I think, as well as a singer. So Charlie Puth on the video, he's used glass at first, and then he added it to this keyboard, and then there he's made a sample out of it. And I think that's a really good idea, really. As well as FL Studio samples, I think it's going to make my music a lot cooler, a lot easier, and I can't wait to use this product. I can't wait to use the keyboard thing for Crimbo. I'm having it for Crimbo, that, so I will give you more details on that. And also, it's a bit too soon yet to talk about the Pioneer, but it's been my dream deck since I first practiced the DJing, and I've been practicing for a very long time, so I think it's about time I have more upgrade, and this was another upgrade from 2022, and these decks are amazing Denon decks. So if you're a DJ in training or anything, if you want to get like a simple decks that's a bit bigger, if I were you, I would get Denon decks, because these are highly recommended decks, you know, just to get used to all the, you know, effects on it and stuff. There is a few effects on this, like the this for an example. Hold on a second. Oops, sorry. This, hold on, this filter. Hold on a minute. I'm doing my outro again, even though I'm not supposed to give you these, but you know what I mean, like tutorial or anything. But listen to this. Hold on a sec. Listen. That filter. So there's all sorts of filters on this. There's echo, wash, noise, filter, and there's either mid and low and high quality, and sync buttons. They're all there, and play buttons and cue buttons. There's all sorts. There's even loop, roll, and cue. So I just got these for now anyway. They're a very good set for now, but in years to come, or maybe a year later, or 2 years, or maybe I don't know how long I will save, my dream decks is going to be Pioneer, and I can't wait to get a Pioneer. They've been my dream decks. And as well as for Christmas, I can't wait to get that keyboard thing what my mother's talking about. And it connects with FL Studios, which is a very good thing, because I found some epic samples from there. That's why I've been using those samples recently on new remixes, especially that one I've done the other night. If you haven't heard that already, it's on my SoundCloud as well as on my YouTube, so you can check it out for yourselves. Now, after all that what I've talked about, I need to check the time, if I've got my phone anywhere. Where is my phone anyway? I've seen it, but it's underneath my mask. So it's only nearly 9:30, so I might as well get the video started now, because I could be doing with a nice shower, relax myself and save my energy for the next evening, which I can't wait for, which is techno night, obviously, on Thursdays. Right then. So without further ado, let's get the ending video started, shall we? So thanks again for watching my video. If you love this video so much, please give this video a big thumbs up for your support right there if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and it'll notify you as well with the notification bell for the next video. And I'll let you guys know the next one as soon as I do the comments, that is. And if you want to comment down below of both my description in the comment section down below, please be respectful and no hatred comments whatsoever. You should make a hate comment against me all of my 6 platforms. I'm talking about YouTube, what you're watching right now, SoundCloud, music stream platform, and the other 4, me Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and Threads. You should make 1 hate comment on any of those negative comments. You'll be removed immediately off those platforms, so you will comment my future content, because bullying's not allowed on any of them, including TikTok Live on TikTok. And there you go. You get removed if you bully on my platforms. And also guys, if you're going to follow me on my other platforms, I'm on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. All my 3 links are on the screen right now. The top one, DJing Your Light on Facebook.com, the middle one, DJing 2012, my Instagram account, and finally at the bottom, DJ.beyond.live, my TikTok account. And again, thank you so much TikTok for your likes and followers. I really am grateful. I'm almost there guys now, 1 step closer now to 1,500 as well as 18,000, which is it'll be another epic milestone. I can't wait to see it, another milestone. So yeah, so I've got 1,496, which is almost there now for 1,500, and I've got 17.7, which is 17,700 likes, and almost there for 18k, and I only need, and then after that 18,000 I only need another 2 for 20k guys, 20k, another 10,000 milestone as well, which that would be good anyway. And if you want to follow me on SoundCloud, feel free to do that. If you want to check out my mixtapes I've done 6 years ago, they're right at the bottom for you to check them out for yourselves. If you want to check out my latest remixes and mashups, especially that new remix I've just done, it's out now, available on YouTube and SoundCloud as well. So if you want to check out my remixes, it's on my SoundCloud as well as on my YouTube channel, and a lot on Instagram, some of them on Facebook, and none at all on TikTok. And if you want to follow me on Threads, which is a full social media platform which is connected with Instagram, you can follow me on there as well to check out my latest short videos, updates, bookings wise, FL Studios, especially the FL Studio keyboard thing I'm getting for Christmas, and more details about the DJ Pioneer set. I'll let you guys know more of that. If you want to hear more about it, it's on my Threads account as well as these other 3 platforms for you to check out my latest content right now. Or there's 2 other ways. If you're watching this video right now, or a previous video from last time, which is from last weekend on Saturday for Saturday Vibes Mix. If you're already a subscriber, you know what to do. But however, if you're a new YouTuber and a new subscriber who's joined YouTube, if you want to follow me, that is, all you have to do is go above this video and the description about me tonight's video, and the 4 links are there in the middle, and the playlist of the tracks I played tonight at the very bottom. And again, all copyrights, because to original I don't own any of their content if they're copyrights. I always give credit to them, because I don't own any of them. And mostly tonight by the Bounce Brothers, and some amazing ones. And the last one tonight is by Edvin and Linds on their track Freak the Funk. So mostly tonight by the Bounce Brothers, and some of the records on SoundCloud is called Elotrance, and the other channel DNZ Records, something like that. But anyway, so mostly tonight by the Bounce Brothers. I always give credit to all of them, including the Bounce Brothers. I don't own any of them, so there you go. And like I've said again guys, before, links are down in the middle, it's between my description at the top, playlist at the bottom, and my full links are there in the middle, you can't miss them. 2, if you want to learn more about myself, my story, my autism and that, as well as follow me and see where it says video shorts, playlist, community, etc. You click above those, and on the right hand side you see about information, all about myself, my story, my autism, my past and everything else, and my links are there as well if you want to check me out on the other platforms. Right, the next video for TikTok Live will be the 19th, which is Thursday, for Thursday's Techno Mix. So if you're an early bird and if you've got a TikTok account and if you want to watch it early, head over to my TikTok. Yeah, you can't miss me there. I'm on there as well, TikTok Live, TikTok. So if you come across me TikTok and TikTok Live, you should find me there, and same time as usual at 7ish for Techno Mix. And if you prefer watching it later on YouTube, it'll be on the 20th on Wednesday, which is, no, not Wednesday, Friday, Friday I mean. So yeah, so the next one for TikTok Live, the 19th, and on Thursday. And as for YouTube, Friday the 20th on, I put it on the next day then, you see. And that is it for DJing Your Light tonight. Although you're watching it from today, Wednesday that is. I gotta get going now, so DJing Your Light is signing out now. So don't miss the 19th. If you're an early bird, head over to my TikTok. Same time as usual at 7ish on TikTok Live. So make sure you don't miss it. Me live stream for Techno Mix. And it'll be on the next day for YouTube on the 20th on Friday. And yeah. So enjoy the rest of your week. And until then, I will see you guys on Thursday the 19th on TikTok Live, and I'll see you on the 20th, which is on the next day, the 20th on Friday. So make sure you don't miss out for Techno. Peace.
Thanks for watching. DJ Light is signed out now. Stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you next time.